a hot market. This is people we know well, relatives, family, friends. We can find always some of our old friends through social media, like I said. Even if you contact them before, make sure they keep them in the loop, like happened with Jimmy, Jimmy and me. Now, this is the approach. One of the that I was talking about that was the importance to use the best approach is asking for help, like the one that you see now. Listen, I need your help. I just started this project where we are helping people to earn a full-time income from home. Can you check these videos to give me your opinion? Really simple. Or the Kathy Cooper approach. That's the one that I'm going to show you now. This is the direct approach. I made a little change. But I'm working with Isagenix, a billion-dollar company that is co-creating financial freedom for families. The products have changed my life. And then you tell your story. I'm looking to partner with 5 motivated people who would like to make a fortune in the wellness industry. Are you in? Now, you see how cool it is. It's really simple. This is the direct approach from Kathy Cooper. Now, world market, these are people that we know by name. We don't know very well. These acquaintances, people who you have met, people that you meet in social media. You can expand the world market in many, many ways, and I'm going to show you a few. First, going to trade shows, seminars, and free markets. Let me tell you about trade shows, seminars, and free markets. I don't know how many of you heard of Hillary Corney. Hillary Corney is one of the millionaires in Isagenix. She, last month, together with the position of her husband that she's building and her mom, she was really close or over $100,000 in a month. Now, how did she come into the business? Yeah, she was sponsored by a distributor. Her name was Tammy Hess. But how Tammy Hess came into Isagenix. We met her at trade show. She had a table. Think about that. But she was not a person that was working on the trade show. This was a person that had a table. Also, some of you probably know who Dave MacArthur is. We also met him in a trade show. And his wife actually had a table. They joined Isagenix. And you see, you don't have to have a table. You just collect cards. And I'm going to show you in a second. Seminars and free markets. My first big leader in the company, the first company I was in, came from a seminar. I went to one of those free real estate seminars, and I collected a few business cards, and I made a couple there that eventually, in something like less than 30 days, they put over 100 people in my organization. Now, ask for their business cards and write their Facebook, Twitter addresses if they have it. Do not mention Isagenix yet. You don't mention it right away because they are busy. They're busy with people, and you don't want to get them upset. But this is a great way. Every time, and if you like to go to trade shows or to different night shows, etc., make sure you go. The people are on the hot tables. They are entrepreneurs, small entrepreneurs probably in most of the cases. But if you follow this strategy, it's super. And then what do? Well, call them about 2 weeks later or contact them through social media and use the scripts. The scripts that you see on the internet on howtogetgoing.com, on the George scripts, those are the scripts, and you apply it to the person that you're talking to. But this is really simple way to create a great income. I can't count probably how many people we got from trade shows or seminars or free markets. A lot of them, and several of them leaders. I think one of the top leaders in Isagenix, it was not because her sponsor died. Oh, by the way, she's also a 4-star Golden Circle. I sponsored her. We had never been in that trade show. Now, other ways to expand your world market. This is with salespeople, waiter and waitresses, service people like hairdressers, massages, therapists. And I say something like this: you're good. Probably you earn tons of money in your job. By the way, I sponsor a few waitresses and people that are asking that question. And then let them answer. And most people, it's funny, most people say, no, I'm not making really enough money. I wish. And then I say something. People like you earn thousands per month in my business. When they ask for more information, you don't jump on them. One of the things that I've seen many times when I have gone dinner with distributors, that as soon as a person shows some interest, everybody jumps on that person and that person disappears forever. Rarely you hear from that person or answer the telephone if we get that telephone number. You just have to leave the curiosity and ask for their phone number and Facebook account. Then tell them you will contact them as soon as possible. And if you call or use the social media, either way, you can use the same scripts that I was telling you. This is a really powerful way, and that you can expand also your world market. By the way, salespeople also, telemarketers, when some telemarketers call you and the person sounds good, I say the same thing. Well, probably you're earning a lot of money in your job. And they ask you, well, what is it? I said, well, can you send me your email address or your telephone number? You ask for their information, or phone book or Facebook to contact them. It's really simple what you can do here. Now, getting involved in networking groups and get a lot of business cards, numbers, and social media addresses. These are business networks. There are a few there like CEO, etc., BFI, etc. There are a bunch of business networks, women network, etc. Chamber of Commerce. You can be a member of the Chamber of Commerce as a small business in your city, business groups, etc. This is a great way. Personal development groups, those are great. These are groups that get together and then they discuss the teachings of any of the personal development gurus like Bob Proctor or Canfield or any of these guys. And there are, most cities have at least one or two, or sometimes many of these personal development groups. And you're getting cards. And remember, you're not going to jump with them, and you are using the scripts. And by the way, this call is not about using the scripts. Even I use a couple at the beginning. It's here because the script we already have it. Here is to show you that you can have an incredible open pool of people to get into that can look at our business. Now, we have the spending the Walmart market. We have also the social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google, MySpace, etc. And this is a big one. You can create literally dozens of new contacts every day. To have an example, last Friday, I have 82 contacts in LinkedIn, and I'm going to talk a little about LinkedIn. And right now, I have 602, plus also the contacts that they have, and I'm going to show you in a second to you. But anyway, Facebook they're close to 100 people joining every day to Facebook. The search capacities are one of the best. You can find people really easy. The communication system is the best for social networks, of the social networks, because you can connect with anybody. And let me show you an example. I have here the case of the Ghost account. I created a Ghost account. I had to close it because they say if you have two accounts, they could close both of them. But in a period of about 6 weeks, I created over 2,000 friends in Facebook. I wanted to show it to people, but when they told me I had to close it, I closed it, and I couldn't show it to anybody. But about over 2,000 people. And this was from an account from a person that didn't exist, that was supposedly a distributor for a network marketing company. They joined just a lot of groups and over 2,000 friends in 6 weeks. The point is, even if you don't exist, you can create a lot of friends. And let me show you 5 minutes to Facebook. And the reason I call it 5 minutes to Facebook because I'm going to go quick on this. Let's see. All right, Facebook. Now, Facebook is really simple. This is my Facebook account. Go to the back office on how to get going, and you can find more information on how to fill this. But the search capacities are incredible because, first of all, you can find your friends here, and then you click always in this little thing. But also, if you want to look for networkers, for example, Monavi, just click here. You see many here, but I like to click here because I want to look for pages and groups. And then you see pages and groups. I click in pages, and suddenly this one has 97,000 people. You click in Monavi, and you see there are over 90,000 people there. 2,000 that are consistently posting. Now, how do you get friends? Well, you use the scripts, and the way that you do it, every time you see a name, a person that comment or like a comment or something like that, just click on the person. And if you think that the person will love because you have a nice picture, I'm not sure about this one, but if you see that the person has a nice picture, could be a go-getter or somebody that you would like to. For example, let's choose Ruiz Rivera. Then what you do, in this case, she seems to be my friend because I don't see her. But if she would not be my friend, I ask her to be my friend and I send her a message. Let me find somebody else that's not my friend. It's interesting that she is my friend. Okay. For example, here, you see, these ones are not my friends. When I go to there, if I like the picture, I ask to be my friend, send a message, and the message is simple, say, I see that you and I are in network marketing and also in health. I would like to be part of your network. That's the only thing that you have to ask. And then you follow the scripts. You have the scripts that we have again. And this is one of the great ways to find people. The second one is when you go to your profile, that's by clicking on your name, then here they always tell you people that you may know. You click here, And if you like what the person's background says, by the way, always check the background. And in another training, we have what you look for. But it's very simple. You add the person's friend a message, and you say, following down one of the scripts that we have, Facebook suggests your name, and we have some friends in common. I would like to be part of your network. And simple as that. By the way, you don't ask more than 20 people a day because that's the limitation from Facebook. This is the best source here, people that you may know, because here always is suggesting you, and if you want to go in a hurry with a lot of people, you just click on see all, and look what is going to happen. You have a long list of people that, and by the way, this list keep growing because here is still searching, keep growing of people that Facebook suggests to you. That means that you can keep adding people all the time. And I say Monavi because it's a network marketing company, but you can look for real estate people, the same thing, or real estate. And then the same thing, you look for organizations. If you like real estate, if you are an accountant, if you're a nurse, if you are whatever you are, you can find that in Facebook. Here, for example, this is Dubai real estate or real estate in general. Let's go here. You see, I didn't click like yet. But again, if somebody is printing something there and I like it, I ask for that person. The person has to be locally to be my friend. When I mean locally in the U.S. or in any of the countries that we are open. Really cool. This is an example. And then you can join groups. You can join real estate groups. You can join real estate group, network marketing groups. You can join even other companies groups. Is because it doesn't matter what you are. The idea is that you just are contacts, but you have to start the contacts. Adrian, in one of the calls a few days ago, told you how to write here. For example, my friend so-and-so, and I'm going to publish, obviously, lost 130 pounds and earned over $120,000. We are talking about a deal. It doesn't have to be perfect anyway. And then who wants to do this with me again? And then just post it, and then your friends are going to ask. But don't do that only that, because you are going to have some people responding, but the most people are the one that you are asking to be your friends. Because as soon as they accept you as your friends, you're going to follow the script that we have already in the how to get going. Now, let me show you LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the other one. LinkedIn, as I said, I have just about 82 friends just Friday, and I'm going to show you a secret form finding many friends. What I like about LinkedIn, and let me go very quick here. Okay. Is that has over 120,000 professionals. The quality of people is really good. Great search capacity. You can find companies, the same thing that in the website of Facebook. But the communication system is not very good. That's why whoever you befriend or find on LinkedIn, the best way is to talk to them through Facebook or through email. That's the best way. Now, there is a secret weapon where you can buy followers. Now, if you're on Facebook, you have to have a fan page. I don't have a fan page. I don't want to get, I probably am going to have one. I'm playing with putting one together, but I really am not too excited creating anything. And especially with the way that Facebook is now, you probably don't need it. But this is in case you want. But it works great on Twitter, especially in conjunction with Facebook. But let me show you what the secret weapon, especially working here with LinkedIn. Okay, let me go here in the LinkedIn again. Oh, before I here in LinkedIn. Remember, here on Facebook, you can find anything. Now, the more groups you get involved, this can happen. For those of you that you're familiar, this little thing means the amount of people that are asking to be your friend. I have over 1,000 requests right now. That's why I don't need a fan page, definitely. And now let's go to LinkedIn. Now, look how many people I have now. I have 627 connections, and that are connected directly to, and since October 30th, that means yesterday or today, let's see. Yes, in yesterday, I had 24,000 people to my network. Now, what that means, let me show you what that means to show you how excited this is. These are my network statistics, 627 connections, 551 in the second 2 degrees away. That means they're the people that are under these people, And then the people under this, 16 million people. And the whole network has 120 million people, more than 10%. And this I did it in only a week. Now, how that works? Very simple. We have a secret weapon, and the name is Fiverr. I don't know how many of you have heard of Fiverr. It's Fiverr.com. Then everybody sells stuff for $5. I found, I click on LinkedIn here. Look at that. And here say, I will give you 5,000 LinkedIn connections from real people who will add value to your professional network. And you see, there are a lot of people there. Now, I look for people that have a lot of reference. I don't find any, because many of these people, for example, here, this one has only one reference. I will not get that person. I will look for people that have more reference. The person that I use, it was saying only 500 people, but it has more reference than anybody else. I don't remember what it is, but you can find the person when you click there. And then how that works, and the reason reference, because you don't want somebody to run out away with it. For example, this one has 6 positive, 1 negative. The one that I'm saying has over 100 positive. I don't see it here right away, but it doesn't matter. You can look for it, and I remember, look for the reference. This one has 0, and the only one that has is a negative one. You have to look, and it's going to take you probably 5 minutes to go through all these different ones. But this is so powerful, because what happens, if the person has a lot of good reference, 7 is very little. This is not the one that I use, although it seems very good. But for $5, they add 500 connections into my LinkedIn. Now, the interesting thing, even though there were only 500 supposedly, they keep adding every day new people. Every day I'm getting new people in LinkedIn, plus the people that they are adding. And the quality of people is amazing. About, I would say 80% of the people are in the U.S. Well, about 80% of the people in LinkedIn are in the U.S. But the quality of people that I have is incredible. How do you connect with them? The same way. You can, because the capacity of connection here is not as good, what you do is if you get one of the contacts, let's just click here and looking for the contacts. And let's suppose that I have Bob Anderson. You know. Okay, and I go to this place. By the way, they have the telephone numbers and everything. He's a guy from the University of Louisville, Kentucky. By the way, can you see that, Alex? Hello? Okay, and then okay, perfect. Then his profile, etc. Now, if that person doesn't have the Facebook account here, you can connect with the person or send a private message and ask for the Facebook account and say, I would like to be your friend, and then you start a connection with them. And right now I have about 5 conversations with people here, but all the quality of people is really high. You can find them in Facebook and start connecting with them or send a message. For example, you can send a message to them, although the system of messaging here is not as good as Facebook. That's why I prefer to move to Facebook. But however, you can have conversations here. And the quality, again, of people is really, really good. You saw the quality of this guy. Let me see, Michelle Applegate, who she is. She's international. She's in Isagenix. Don't contact her. You know, well, but by the way, I don't have like too many friends from Isagenix. This is somebody that probably got under my radar. Okay, here is Arnold. I don't know if you noticed, most of them had more than 500 connections. Now, she's senior recruiter of the Pioneer Solution. This is a traditional company. But what I mean is so cool that you can have access to all these people, and you can add, in this case, in the case of LinkedIn, you can add more than 20 people a day. This is the real core. In other words, between LinkedIn and Facebook, you can add so many people, and you never run out of people. Now, we already talked about the different ways where you can add people. You start conversation with them. What scripts do you use? Well, the scripts are already in the back office. That's why I'm not going into this, because we don't want the call to last 2 hours or anything like that. Oops, hold on a second. And this is cool how it works, this little secret weapon. That's Fiverr. Now, this totally works only if you are using them. You follow the script. Watch the past videos on presenting. It really works. And remember, it's following the system. You are connecting with people the traditional way, or you are connecting through social media. But the idea is that you use both of them, connecting like we saw before. Just repeat this webinar when you later with your team, and then the next one you are presenting minimum 2 presentations a day. The more, the better. Now you can do it the traditional way, but you can also add, and this is what it's why you can have many presentations a day, is using the internet, the different presentations that we have in Isagenix. In this case, you are looking at our website, and then you can just enroll people after you do the follow-up. And there's the traditional way, or you use the store in the internet or your store in Facebook. Then you repeat the process. This is so simple. The system is really simple. When people say, well, what is the system? Yeah, we have it. And we have the scripts for the connection. We have the tools for the presenting. We have the tools for enrolling. We have the tools to keep doing this over and over again. And Alex and Tracy were talking about how many hours a week they are working in Isagenix. This is a secret that is not really a secret. I don't know how many of you have read the 4-hour week. If you put 4 hours consistently in prospecting and doing this, the connecting and the presenting and the enrolling, 4 hours minimum a week, you can create a financial freedom, incredible financial freedom. And the reason I'm saying that, unless that's 1 hour, 5 hours a week, forget Saturday and Sunday, 1 hour consistent, 60 minutes consistently of connecting people of the internet. By the way, if you want 2 hours, it's ideal for me if you want to go fast, 2 hours a day. But even if it's 1 hour a day, consistently connecting with people, using the tools, and using the traditional way and the modern way, it's a good idea to combine both of them, because many of the people that are going to come into your organization are going to be way better in the old way, and you want to make sure that they understand that they can do that, because if you're doing only this, they think, oh, probably I cannot do this. But of course, you are going to be focusing on what is stronger for you. But it's good to use always the different ways to approach people, presenting every way too, and enrolling people every way it's possible. And if you do it every day, then when you watch the video with categories you have not, if you have, you will understand why some people even in the second month, they already went over $30,000 in Isagenix. That was something that was impossible when we joined before. Alex, I don't know if you have any other question, but I want to say anybody can do it, but you have to go into action. Not everybody's going to do it. Let's see how many of you are willing to just really make a change right now, not to wait for tomorrow or next year with a New Year resolution that most of the time, anyway, most people don't follow it. The New Year resolution has to start today, not yesterday, not in January or December 31st.